Okay, yeah, just hit some with the 7 and I'll talk to you about what I want to see, what I don't want to see, and why I want to see it. Okay. I'm going to line you up. You see that pillar in the road down there? You see you got the white one, yeah, you know me. Big fairway, the right stick down on the fence.
Perfect.
You cool with me putting these down as well so we can keep on what neutral is?
Yep. Hitting from all in here is good.
Yeah, and we'll move if we need to.
Okay.
You happy with that? I think that's parallel left. You move it if you want to. Just so we know what neutral is to start, and then we'll hit different shapes and stuff, you see. And then I'll talk to you about different spin rates.
Okay.
And was the first one solid shot as well, like that?
No, it was a little toey on the first one.
Okay. And when we hit drivers, we were on the X ball, right?
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
It's high, isn't it?
High.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty high. Which I've actually switched to. I started using the TP5X since we went last time.
That's fine. My initial look, I know that was a flare to the right, but it was still high.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so look here. So you've hit 4 shots with no, just, loosening up and whatever, and we've had an average spin rate of 6.9. You said you caught the first one low. Second one I saw looked good, 6.6. Third one was a flare to the right, 7.4, and then we've had a 6.7. So let's say that you average out around 6.8, okay? I like to see player dependent. If you take the sole of the club, it's a 7 iron, so I'd like to see 7,000. Okay. And then the maximum I'd like to see, if it's a fade, is 7,500.
Okay.
You're using the X ball, so that brings the spin down. The reason I like the spin to be so high is because I think for better players, it's easy to take spin off than it is to apply spin. Okay. Spin equates to descent angle. Descent angle obviously means stopping power. If you hit a shot, say second at the goat, and you bring it down from steep, it's going to finish pretty close to that flag. 100%, you know what I mean? And that's a good par 3 to talk about. Yeah. So's 11. You know, anything like that, I always want the spin to be up there. Now, going for X1s in this, and we'll start with the 6 iron, you're going to get, I think it's going to feel stiffer, but start by hitting it straight. I'm a little worried out the gate about how low the spin is. So I don't want to kill the spin altogether. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which I would have thought with the way you delivered woods, we might see quite a bit of spin.
More spin.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the other thing to keep in mind on this, changing a driver setup. Remember we did driver, we dialed it in for the X.
Yeah.
If we were to turn that 1 click lower than what the setting is now, the ball will be dialed in. So if we have to switch to the 5 to get the irons right, the driver is a very easy change.
Switch that.
Just keep that in the back of your mind.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's a very easy change.
You want the spin on the eye, especially, on this.
And I can always just simply move that driver 1 click and it'll be sorted.
Okay.
So a slight pull. That's going to be perfect. Okay, so looking at it, you can see there's a difference in flight. That was down the line. That's a good golf shot. Yeah. Very, very nice golf shot. And that then gives us, remember I said take the number on the bottom, add 500. That is the perfect number. Okay, 6.3. Because you got a 6 iron. That's good. Okay. The first one was a hair low, but it was a pull. Yep. And the beauty is it didn't drop below 6,000. Gotcha. If it had dropped below 6,000, I'd be worried. Okay. And it was low 6s. Okay. Whereas that 6.3, like that's in the window. Yeah. So now, if you want to hit another straight one, fine. But then I'd get to a point, and I don't know if you want to put this down as a visual, but start thinking, okay, how do I hit shots that because it's an iron, it's a 6-iron, you'd be doing this on the golf course. And I think the real way to test them is like, okay, now let's draw some onto the target, let's fade some onto the target.
Okay.
Let's see if you can do it with feel, and let's see if we get the right numbers. Because if the draw drops too low, we've got to look at golf ball.
Okay.
But you have the speed to use the X. If you can use the X, it will give you a bit more back in terms of energy return, just because of the way the ball is.
That makes sense.
But when you're ready, shape them. And if you don't, if you still want to hit straight, hit some straights.
Okay.
Good, yardage looked good. You can see from where it's landing.
Yeah.
And it didn't overspin, 6,700.
Okay. So that's the top end of the window with the 6-iron for spins.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to stop one quick and you get to 6-9, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Because I think it's very easy, especially you with your background, the Oklahoma side. You'll be I mean, hit a punch shot. Just hit one, and you'll see that the spin will drop. It's I think it'll be easy for you.
Yeah. Especially with a little heavier shaft.
But again, be honest, the testing conditions right here today.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
It's...
No headwind like we had last time, it's just...
Which I like headwind.
Yeah, it shows.
This kind of is a bit of a layup for both of us.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can't do it here...
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is why I spoke to you on the walk over. You were going to... I will go through the 3-iron, but already I'm like, well, do we need to try anything else? I mean, the lie angles look good. We'll get a lie board out, we'll have a look. But look at the divots. I mean, I know the grass isn't great, but it's going through perfect depth.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like...
And just the feel of it, the weight, I can feel the head a lot more
Yeah.
than my irons.
And I know that they're made up perfectly. That's the swing weight you can feel.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But I'm like, I need you to almost have a month with them and then say, because I just
Different
don't...
shots on the course, feeling it. Yeah,
This
exactly.
is, we've kind of already checked the box. Yes, I need to look at the 3-iron and check that that can fly, but it's like, there's not much more already I'm going to be able to say to you.
Okay.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's see the draw.
I mean, that's, how good's that draw?
Yeah.
Just a body release draw.
Yeah.
It's going to be so perfect. It's a tiny toe, and we still got 6.4 out of it. And I'm not getting too sucked into any of the other numbers. I mean, look, your path is perfect for the draw, your swing direction okay, attack angle great. We don't need to get into that. I'd rather get you at a point where, okay, as a player, what are you saying? And I'm just looking at spin.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I mean, from a playing standpoint, it just feels like I can feel it a lot more in the back for me where it's at than what I could with my other iron.
And I haven't changed length. I didn't go...
It's the same.
Yeah, because I mean, I trust this far in.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point in me messing around with that? We're not looking to reinvent it.
No, just give something with a little more feel. I'm going to try to get a high one and see what I can do. If I needed to stop it.
I like it other than the draw.
Yeah.
You said there you just pulled it, yeah?
Got the height I wanted though.
But you just pulled it and it's 6.8. It's great. We're not going to be...
Much better, yeah.
It's not going to be a problem. Yeah. And that's not stalling out. I mean, that's nice. Still carrying the yardage.
Yeah.
7,000. Good.
Yeah. Be like a high stopper on a par 3.
Brilliant.
I mean, it's nice because you saw that second 7-iron I hit where it kind of fanned out to the right. That's the one I feel like I'm always kind of guiding against, and it really feels like the beginning of it is that I can't really go after it or it will go left.
There are two things. One, the swing weight. I know I've talked about it maybe 7 or 8 times now. That is key, because you've already said I can feel the weight. You're feeling the head weight.
Yeah. 100%.
So one is the swing weight. That's the number one thing that you're having to use your talent to overcome. And with a player of your level, if it's not right, it's like trying to call a telephone number and having one digit wrong. You're never going to get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
The second thing is those shafts you've played for a long time.
Yeah.
We know, looking at you now, you're consistent, the speed is consistent, the body moves well, the strike is consistent. I mean, look at this. Not many golfers will come here today and leave a perfect... Look at the divots that are around us.
Yeah, yeah.
Not many people do that.
Yeah, yeah.
So you might as well take advantage of it and use something that's much stronger in the tip section.
Okay.
That's
And that's what these are.
definitely. I mean, these are the bread and butter of golf shafts.
Yeah. DX100. For a top, high speed.
It's the easiest shaft to put in play with someone of your ability and speed. And that shot,
Definitely saw it go.
well, it's strong, mate. And
Yeah.
that's going to hang in there for you. I mean, that wasn't a great swing.
No.
And it's 4,200 on the spin. So any other shaft would have overspun and it keeps the spin off. But this is a real, you know, this is a 3-iron. This isn't easy. And this is where you're going to have to, you're not going to get,
The height.
yeah. So now we can consider if we need to, like, this is why they make AMTs. But the feel is much more kicky.
Okay. At the bottom.
Yes, which is kind of what you're playing. So this is a bigger adjustment for you than the mid-iron.
Okay. Getting the feel of it though.
Yeah, give it a chance. You like that one or not?
Yeah, I do.
That was your shallowest attack angle.
Yeah, I picked it perfect.
When you come into these long irons, it's not the ping shaft. You can't be as steep on them. You're going to have to look to
Okay.
deliver the club a little bit more efficiently.
Okay.
On the long stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's stronger in the tip.
Got it. I mean, I can certainly tell the ball flight's not, just looks like it's boarding more for me.
Definitely, and that's reflected in the spin rates. Spin rate, I mean, you're up at like around 4,000, averaging at 4,200. You got some tees?
Yeah.
Hit a couple off the tee with
Front
this.
pocket.
Just get rid of the turf interaction and hit some off the tee. Just to get a more of a custom to. I can grab some if you need them.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Good. Four, 1, down 4, path 3 left.
Okay.
So just neutralize that up a little bit. That's why you're getting the cut a touch. So try and hit a draw for us. I like that. I mean, a little pull. It's going to be the same path, but I like the flight.
Yeah. Up a little bit more.
4, which is acceptable. Still the path, 3.2, 3,900. I mean, the spin is good, Will.
Okay.
The spin is good.
Yeah.
I think
I like to hear that.
you're needing to adjust a little to it, which again, we maybe got to keep testing. This
Yeah.
turf is not easy for a 3-iron.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying get some confidence, tee it up. I mean, how good's that? That's good, mate. I mean, that's a 3-iron. Path is much more neutral now, 1.8.
Feels good too. I just need to not feel like I need to hammer down on it to get it up.
It's the same pattern that we saw with the woods as it would be.
Yeah.
You definitely don't need to hammer down. If you just neutralize it, you'll get it how you need it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to beat that.
Yeah. That was That's when I fit all day.
Yeah, great path. 4,000 spin. I mean, that's enough. You know, you go anything softer, it's going to be spinny.
Yeah.
230 carry, beautiful. Landing, where's my land angle on this? 41 degrees. I mean, that's good.
Okay.
That's how it comes into the green. It's good. When I look at this, mate, it's the same for me. I mean, look, it's a 3-iron, let's give you some credit, but nothing is starting right and drawing. The draws are all like little pulls, you know? Like really feel one, and that's why I stuck that club down there. That was a good path though. That was like 0.2, negative 0.2. It was good path. But like whilst we're here and whenever I go to these photo shoots or anything like that, the thing that shocked me the first time I went was to see how playful Rahm is, Rory is. They just go maximum. And I never did that when I practiced as a kid. So I would push you. You're testing golf clubs. Let's test the thing. Like I'm on about draw it as much as you fade it. Let's see if you really can feel this golf club, you know? Big draw though. That's what I want to see. Now we're going to see what the limitations are of the club and can it do what you mean. Look, 3.6 positive path. I've been like pushing to see that. I want to see it. I want to know if I'm doing the right job here. I don't want every shot to look pretty. 3,700 spin. Remember I said take the number on the bottom, times it by 1,000, add 500. If it's 3,700 spin, it means it's hanging in there. It's not ducking out the way. I need to see that if I'm going to let you walk away with these golf clubs. Do you know what I mean? And I'm convinced in the 6-iron you're walking away with these golf clubs. But I'll be honest, what I've started to see, I'm like, okay, are we? But the 6-iron, yeah. But if I start putting you in AMTs and stuff, we're going to compromise on the mid-irons. How much do I want this 3-iron to be? Of course I want it to be as accurate as your 6, but I'd rather have your 6 dialed in and let you work on getting this perfect. I mean, what's the proximity to the hole on tour from flipping 240? I mean, it's, you know, 6-iron needs to be money. 3-iron we can live with.
100%.
But I need to see you can hit every shot that we're looking at. So what are you hitting here?
Lower draw.
Okay.
I mean, that's why you have a D driver, right? Yeah. That's why you
Not bad. Probably started a little straight. Because again, it'll be path. Path was good. 3.8 to the right, so it'll be face. But it was good, mate. 3,800. They're the numbers I'm looking at, and it's good.
So now like a high fade.
And feed the confidence. This is a 3-iron. This ain't an easy club. In an X1, I mean, this is good. This is good. Yeah, awesome. Start a hair left, maybe? But I mean, look, we're putting from 240.
Landing pretty soft.
Very soft. It's good. Back to the 6. Do the same thing. Hit your shapes. Get your feels. Club, you hit the fade so easy, but we knew that. 4,400, great. -10 on the path. 240. Fucking good golf shot. You know what I mean? Good golf shot. It's the way it should be. It's the flight it should be. For a TrackMan session, it's what you need to see.
What you're looking for. To walk out. You're always having these kind of parameters that you want to see guys walking out at.
What's the point of me going in that room and bringing out 25 different golf shafts? It's just like, it's not going to help you.
100%. Just scramble everything up and...
It's not going to help. There's no point. You'd lose a month of playing decent golf to be back at the start, in my opinion.
All right, let me go high.
High. And if that white post is our target, that is 8 feet.
8 feet right,
Pretty damn good from 198 total. Pitched 193 with a 6-iron. Spun at 6.2 on a draw. I mean, I can't do any more. That's great. 0.8 on the path for the draw. Fantastic.
Still, I think I'm gonna play with it and draw it even more.
Okay, do it. Have fun with it. Okay. Pull another ball. Yeah, well, it's a new club. So it's a different feel. It's not going to draw like this first set you had before. That's just face, isn't it? We know that. It stayed out there.
All right, I'm going to go fade. Low fade.
Left. Yeah. You know it. Just feeling it though. It's good. Spin rates are good. Path was good for a fade. Attack was good. Hold that face a little more for your fades.
Okay.
Divot was good.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the draw.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, very good. Hit some wedges.
Okay. No, it just feels like I can swing it a lot more and get after it on those different when I switch from shot to shot.
Definitely. And this is day one of practice session one with a completely new feel.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and I feel like with that draw or that fade, I can get there and go. Opposed to, I didn't feel like I kind of had to like.
These aren't going to leave you at any point. They're stiff.
Yeah, yeah.
They're strong. These are going to.
Just the shaft unloading.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
With the speeds that, to be honest, where I've cheated on this, I've seen you hit a lot of drivers, so I know what you can do.
Yeah, yeah. 100%.
So for this, hit your shots, but try and think about some off-speed shots.
Okay.
Because this is, again, it's a lot of shaft for a pitch. So try and think about hole 4. You've laid it way back at the goat. It's into wind. Yeah. You want to hit an off-speed wedge.
Okay.
I mean, hit a normal one, get a feel for it, but that's what I want you to consider, off-speed. And what I'm looking to see here, you were talking about wanting to go, your wedge that you gave me was 1 degree flat. Yeah. I've made the set, because your 6-iron was standard, if there is a standard. Your 6-iron was standard, I've made the 3-iron standard. I'm looking at divot depth, I'm looking at ball flight, you're hitting it both ways, but do we need to make the wedges flatter?
Okay, yeah.
I don't love it, but if you want to, we can. And we should get a lie board out and go through that routine, but I mean, the lie's pretty good.
You see.
The lie's good on what I've seen.
Okay.
Just get a feel for the club and then let's hit some numbers and some yardages.
That one felt good.
Yeah, spin rates are good. They're where we need them. These are going 133. Does that sound right for a wedge for you?
133?
Yeah.
I'm usually like 145.
Okay. Normalized, they're going 140.
Okay.
Sorry, if I take normalized off, I've got normalized on.
Okay, got it.
Good shot. Normalized 132. Spin rate 10,003, which is great.
Pitching wedge, yeah, 10 iron.
Perfect.
Lighted one.
See if you can get it 120. Hit that 120 shot.
Okay.
126 carry.
Okay. 120.
Good there. 124.
24.
9.5 spin, which is good. I mean, again, it's a new wedge, it's a new feel.
Yeah, yeah. I like how I'm working down. I mean, that was 120, I think.
121.
Yeah. And I can change that because I feel it a lot more in the head. Yeah.
Because the head weight and the swing weight.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's taking you 3 shots to basically, I'll give you 121 on a 120. I mean, if you land that 1 yard long, if I'm your partner, even I could knock that in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I'm okay with that. I'm not telling you that you're doing my head in.
Yeah.
Okay, what yardage you going for? Go 130, let's step it back up.
So that's what you want to work into. And you want the problem with the downside of the iron, like the 770
It's a touch right, but 127, 28.
24.
Okay.
Didn't get it right. Short.
I think so.
28.
28.
It's good.
2 more.
Hold it.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah.
32.
32.
Good though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You know the feel.
Got the yardage.
Okay.
It's going that way. It's not like it's 126, 122, 132.
No, it's going what you say. You're hitting it and you're feeling it and you're like, okay, you've hit this club 10 times.
Yeah.
And we just figured out, as soon as you hit that, you're like, yeah, it's 132.
Yeah.
Okay, see if you can get a 140 out of this.
Okay.
Short, right?
Yeah.
37-ish? 36 maybe? 35? Didn't quite get it.
32, I think.
Yeah, you didn't get it. That's the turf.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, got it.
That's what worries me about,
Yeah,
you know, and that's why it's hard to test a set of irons.
Okay. Grabby.
Yeah. Okay, 140. It's going to be close.
Yeah.
It's going to be real close. 41.